Hey, what's up, champs? So, I am here with a really important announcement and something that really struck me like like six lightning bolts at once or more, and I wanted to share it. And for me, it's really close to my heart now because it's something that I'm experiencing right now. And for the most part, the last 3 to 4 weeks, we've done a really good job in and kind of keeping it to ourselves and really keeping it to mostly family and really close friends. But and I did have a short video earlier that was in the initial emotion, and I talked about it and I deleted it because I wasn't quite ready. So now I feel like I'm more so ready. So my son, about 4 weeks ago, was diagnosed with aplastic anemia, and he's gone through a number of blood transfusions, platelet transfusions, and right now they're in the process of figuring out exactly which route of treatment he's going to be going through. It's going to be a lengthy treatment process, of which he's going to be an inpatient for 6 to 8 months. So, for those of you that don't spreka the hospital lingo, that means he won't be leaving the hospital. He will be in the hospital for that 6 to 8 months, going to school there. All of his activities are going to be there. That's it. So, aplastic anemia, just to educate some of you, it's where the bone marrow is not reproducing blood cells at the rate that it's supposed to. So, his immune system has plummeted to the point where fighting off common colds has become very difficult, if not impossible, for his body. So, for me, the last 4 weeks, I've really dove into trying to stay as busy as possible, take on as many tasks as I can, and work out like crazy. Anything to keep myself from thinking about it. And making sure every time I was around him, I was nothing but smiles and nothing but positive. One thing that finally really struck home for me was when I was up there and I was sitting here thinking, what the heck just happened? Our life is being turned 100% around. Our new normal is going to be making sure this dude is as healthy as possible and can get through this process as smoothly as possible. And then I had the opportunity to speak with the dad, whose child also was up there, and it was their first week. And unfortunately, that child was in a similar situation. And both of us had the same feeling like, how are we going to be able to afford to be up here all the time? Now, for me, it's a little bit different. My particular career allows me some time here and there, but there are times where, of course, I do have to go coach. I would like to get it so all of my stuff is 100% online, so I have that choice. So for the next 6 to 8 months, I could literally be with my son, and it wouldn't be a problem. The other father, unfortunately, wouldn't have that leniency with his job. There was another time where I was up there and I was just listening in on other parents while their children are getting treatment and getting transfusions, and they're just, I mean, they're up there from Lebanon, they're in from Pendleton, they're from all over Oregon. One family was even from down in Southern California area, and it's all I kept hearing was, I'm not sure how we're going to pay our electric bill. And I remember somebody asking me, is there anything that I can do? And I remember thinking in my head jokingly, you could pay my bills so that I could be up here with my son. And then that thought just kind of stuck with me for a little bit, like, yeah, it's a funny thing, right? And then I go and have my wife, my mom, and my mother-in-law say, hey, you should you should tell people if they want to do anything for you, they can buy your app. I was like, no, because I don't want to profit from something that my son is going through. And I was thinking, how can I do something that's going to help other parents? And It hit me in the middle of a workout that was quite possibly one of the most painful workouts I've been through in a long time. And I purposely put myself in that kind of pain. I went after it like crazy, and it all of a sudden it just like slapped me in the face, and I realized I need to use my app for donations. So from this day forth, what we are doing is we are doing a reps for Tayegan. So I'm going to start, or I'm going to continue. My sister-in-law Carrie actually started a hashtag reps for Tayegan in our 21-day challenge. I'm going to continue that. We actually have shirts that are going to be made with that logo that you saw at the very beginning of this video. So if you thought, what the heck is this? That's what it is. RFT, reps for Tayegan. This is going to be something that I'm going to keep going even after we take care of Tayegan's blood disorder. This is going to be something that we are going to take 50% of all proceeds that we make with our MOC Hero program, the $19.99 program. So it's $19.99. We're going to take 50% of that, and we're going to donate it to Dorenbecher. And our goal is to make so that it's in a separate account to help parents with everything from bills, your day-to-day bills, everything from helping out with other children, whether it be paying for daycare or making sure that those kids still feel, the love and they're able to go do something fun with them. My goal with this is to make sure that I can help parents be there. Because for us, these 4 weeks, and I think I could speak for my ex-wife as well, for us, these 4 weeks, everything stopped. It literally felt like my world stood still. The day I found out, I can tell you exactly what I was doing, exactly what the smell of the room was. I could tell you exactly what hit me as soon as I saw it. Everybody has that fight or flight, and I instantly went to fight mode. And I can tell you that even though everything felt like it stopped for myself, my wife, and our family, it didn't. The world kept spinning. Bills kept coming. But our focus was not on bills. Our focus still to this day is on Tayegan and making sure the rest of our family still feels whole, trying to find a new normal. And what I want to do with the reps for Tayegan is I want to make it so that no other family has to feel that. You're already about to embark on a life-changing, life-altering experience that you probably never planned for. And it's all going to be new. And I want to make sure that MOC Fitness and our reps for Tayegan are going to be there to help you. So not only if somebody gets the app at $19.99 a month, they'll get access to all of our templates, they'll get access to our nutrition templates, all of it. And half of that is going towards helping parents and families in need at the Dorenbecher Hospital. My goal is to grow this bigger and be able to help much more. But for right now, my heart and my soul and everything is in helping the families and the teams that I've grown close to up there at Dorenbecher. There's a lot of programs in place for the kids that get admitted. There's not a lot of programs that help with your day-to-day bills. So my goal is to initially just be enough help and potentially be more than that. I would love to walk into a room and write a check for a family and say, you don't have to worry about your bills this month. Be here for your child. Because being there and trying to create some normality and keep that child smiling, it's so medicinal to not just the child but yourself, to see that they're smiling. It's really the most out-of-body experience that you could ever have to see your child in the hospital to these circumstances. My son's a trooper. You saw him, you wouldn't think much was wrong. You'd be like, This kid's not doesn't have anything going on with him, and he would tell you the same. And I can tell you when I'm in front of him, I will always act the same exact way that he's acting. There's nothing wrong with him. We're just reteaching his body how to do things the right way. But make no doubt about it, when I'm not around him, it hits. And that reality is something that I want to make sure I can soften that blow for any other mom, dad, or family going through this particular situation. Whether it be aplastic anemia, leukemia, anything that is dramatic for family and children, I want to make sure that MOC Fitness is there to help. And Reps for Tayegan is going to extend far beyond the time that Tayegan is healed and ready to get back out in the world and work out. So do me a favor, go to our website, www.mocfitness.com. Get yourself set up on the MOC Hero package, and we will make sure that you get a donation receipt every single month. Every month. You're looking at a program that's essentially going to pay you back $120 a month, $120 a year, just for donating, for signing up. Because right now, our goal is not only to get everybody fit and healthy so that they don't have to deal with this themselves, but now we have a larger scope, and we want to make sure that we can help families that are going through this currently with their children and make sure they understand that they're not in it alone. We have people here to help. So get on that. I'll also make sure that there's a link with this video, and I want to make sure that we just come in full force. Today marks the first day of moving towards Reps for Tayegan and helping out Dorenbecher and all the families and kids in need. So get on it. Go champion the shit out of your life.